Hi everyone. Hi. Hi. Um, um, Apologies for not making a video soon, but I have been busy with many things in my life, and yes, so I haven't had the time yet to make. I haven't had the time to make another video since the last one I made, but I think it's now for me to talk to you. Since the world is going crazy, lunatic, I should say. So let's go to crack the code, this virus code. Okay, I haven't got the whole statistics in front of me, but if I believe well, this so-called virus began, you know, somewhere after the Christmas, New Year's Eve, and celebrations. What you have to remember is that every year after Easter, after Christmas, New Year's Eve, and celebration, Satan, let's go to call him Satan. Satan has got a plan for you. When it's not a virus, it is a tsunami. When it's not a tsunami, it is flood. No. I know you. I know what you say. I see your posts. I see your posts on Facebook. Say God, God. No. God is not responsible for the tragedies in this world. When I say Satan, it's not such a thing as an entity called Satan. Okay? It's man-made. Yeah, man-made. Man-made. Okay? So, now we have got this so-called virus. Now this called virus. And the governments of every country telling you not to go out of your houses because the virus might be contagious. So many people has already died and this and that. Look, people, look very careful. Thousands of people die every day without a virus. Okay, I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying here, oh wow, and 1,000 die with virus, such as this such virus. Okay. But my point is that for instance, what Christ says, there are 2.4 billion Christians in the world. Okay? There are 7 billion people in the world. 2.4 are Christians. 1.8 are Muslims. And some are Buddhist, Hinduism, and all these other religions. And then there's the Jewish. And these three major religion, always claim that God you know, is in control, is in control. I have already established that yes, God is in control, but God is not the creator of chaos. Chaos? Chaotic situations. Okay? No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That is man creation. Yeah, chaos. Okay? Since this so-called virus started, the media hasn't done nothing but scare the shit out of people. The media is manipulated by them. You know who I'm talking about. Them. Okay? So, at this point, you have got to realize that there are two primordial forces in the universe. In this universe, one is love. The Bible talks about love. One is fear. Which one you going to focus? Love or fear? The governments are designed to scare you, to keep you into a place of, scary mode. I'm not sure, okay, why and what purpose the government of every country has been designed to do that. Okay? What I came to the conclusion is that feeds some of the entities that the government, works for. Fear. Fear is energy, people. Energy. Energy cannot be destroyed. Science has already established that energy cannot be destroyed. So 7 billion people. Let's say that 3 billion people are scared shit. You are feeding Satan. Let's say Satan. Let's concentrate in love. 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 Love yourself. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. And then you take care of others when you heal yourselves. I am not saying that the virus are not real. What I'm saying is that if there are 3 billion people giving their attention to a so-called virus, that thing will manifest it, isn't it? Okay, let's see if I can get through you. Do you remember when Christ was walking and the woman with a flush of blood, she thought to herself, if I can just touch his garment, I will be healed. And she did. And suddenly she stopped bleeding. Christ looked back, he was in the middle of a multitude of people, but nevertheless he felt somebody touching him. That's Christ. Come on. So he says to her, your faith heal you, sister. You see? So I am so sorry for the people who has already lost their lives with this so-called virus. But for you guys that's still very much alive, and want to see this propaganda, it's a propaganda going through, eat well, eat plenty of garlic, I'm saying plenty, honestly, if you can afford garlic. loads of lemon, loads, of lemon, plenty of fruits, vegetables, fish, okay? That's the medicine. Plenty of herbal tea. Go on Google, and the Google herbal tea to boost your immune system. There are plenty. There is no need for anybody to pass from this physical realm to another realm, which we call death, because of this so-called virus. There is no need. Okay? A virus is only lethal if you give attention to it. Do you remember there is that saying, attention, energy goes where attention flows? But most of you guys are panicking, because you have got no faith. I know some of you are atheists. I don't know how to be an atheist. I have never been an atheist. Never. I have always believed in something, out there, looking after me, taking care of me, So for me, it hasn't been difficult to believe in a supreme love being, over there, which is everywhere, even in this mouse. Okay? But for you guys that have got no faith, have faith in you. No worries, So, like I said, plenty of garlic, plenty of lemons, plenty. Herbal tea, loads of herbal tea, plenty. Put plenty on it, okay? Green teas, nettle tea, you name it, there are plenty. Rosemary tea, and you name it. There is a solution for this, a situation to go away. Is focus on love. Love. When the love is strong, I am not saying sexual love, for God's sake. I'm saying a love, for instance, a love for your children, or for your cat, if you have got one, or for your dog, a love for yourself, most. Okay? Don't listen to the telly. Switch off the fucking shit. Guys, remember, words has got power. God created the world with words. If God thought that words wouldn't be important, God would have just thought about the world. But he spoke the world into existence. Stop listening to the news broadcast by the corporation presidents of your country. Your country is a corporation, okay? It's a company where you are the employees. Employees, okay? So the president is going to tell you, the opposite what is really happening, to give you fear. You're going to live in a state of anxiety, fear. And by the way, what the fucking hell is so wrong with death? Why some of you are so scared of dying? Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I'm going out there, commit suicide and shit like that. But why? Why you are so scared of dying? You see, some of you don't even know why you're so scared of dying. Perhaps because you have a heavy conscience, don't you? Perhaps because you have been doing, saying evil throughout your lives. So yeah, death might be scary for you because perhaps you kind of have an idea that was expecting you after your transition from this physical realm to the other realms. So for you might be very scary. You that are guilty, full of bloods on your hands. Don't be scared of death, people. No. If you are a good being, you have a good heart, you know your heart is pure. Even though maybe you did something wrong in the past, but you didn't mean to hurt anybody, really, 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 really. And you made your peace. You trust in the universe, God. I trust in God. I say God. I trust in her. You trust in her. You are doing your best every single day to be a good person. So for you, don't be scared of death. I am not saying to go out of there and celebrate that, but don't be scared of it. I think there was a high in my top. Don't be scared of it. I have experienced death. Yes, I have. Thank you. No, I'm not scared of it. Anyways, so another point I would like to touch. Do you remember what Christ says in the scripture? Nah? He says, anything is possible for those who believe. So you're going on believing that this virus is mortal. Oh my God, it's gonna. You believing. You are manifesting it because you are believing. Christ says if you have faith of the size of a mustard and you tell to this mountain to move, the mountain will move. It's the same thing. If you have faith, if you believe that a virus is so terrible, oh my God, it's the end of the world, that's what's going to happen in your reality. You are believing. You are giving credit to a bunch of nonsense. You shouldn't be giving attention to this Stelly and new Stelly and this nonsense. You should be listening what God says. God is life. God is love. God is healing. Look at me. I spent a decade of my life caged up in a mental institution, being drugged up, and all other things, abused, and God knows what. But I'm here now. I'm not saying life is wonderful or anything like that, but I'm still here. Don't give in to fear. Don't. The government wants to put fear in your hearts. Okay? To stop you, be kind to one another. Be gentle to one another. They want to separate you from your own kind. Because they know something big is going to happen. The government probably knows something really huge, is going to happen. That's why they came with this virus to distract us. So, what to do, Zilda? You asking me. Okay, what to do? Have faith. 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 Have faith. If you are unable to have faith in a big power beyond your comprehension, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not. I have never been an atheist, so I can't speak to atheists. But have faith. Have faith in God, because when you trust in her, right, with all your life, what is the worst thing that can happen to you, for God's sake? What is the worst thing? Death? Hey, you might come back, in the next life as a queen, a king. So it's not that bad, is it? To say goodbye to this life. So, when Christ says anything's possible for those who believes, Christ means it. He means it. Just a second. I want to get my meds. I'm gonna take my medication now because I would like to go to sleep, to rest. Anyway, so when Christ says anything's possible for those who believe, he means it. So if you believe, the virus is so horrible, like the media try to tell you, oh my God, don't touch anybody, keep 3 meters apart, blah, blah, blah. Since when, people, ask yourselves, since when the government has ever been honest with us? Since when? They are hiding something. Hiding something. Okay? So they are distracting us with this virus. So we cannot get out of the house, because if we do, we get locked up. In Inglaterra, in England, where I am, you can get a fine of £1,000. But that's if you are not with the system. Because if you are with the system, they probably will give you £1,000. Is that right? My tablets for the bipolar. You know what I mean? So, what are you going to do? I am not saying to, go out there and start looking for a fight. No. But don't give in to fear. Don't. Avoid giving to fear. You're not going to gain anything giving to fear. That's what they want. They want you to be afraid, be scared, panicking. That's what they want. They want that. Remember, we are coming to Easter, which is the 15th of April, and by Easter, I think everything's gonna be okay. I really do. Um, and who knows? Maybe they are scared because Christ is coming back in Easter time. You never know, do you? Maybe they know that Christ is coming back because some of you say, oh, Christ is coming back, Christ is coming back, Christ is coming back. Hey, maybe they know that Christ is coming back. So they are putting this fear all over the world for you to stay in the house, and then you miss the show when Christ is going to kick some ass. So don't be scared. I'm not scared. I'm not scared a bit. But after this situation is over and done with it, I will know who I will, approach and don't approach. Don't I? Is that right? So, you know, direct your prayers to the Most High. Remember, God is a lady, and she's not going to interfere in your lives unless she asks to do so. And the other thing as well, plenty of teas, herbal, lemons, garlics, plenty of it. Eat like your life depends on it, okay? And be merry. Have plenty of sex. That helps as well. Actually, not sex, orgasm. Yeah, sex with orgasm. You know what I mean? Have plenty of orgasm. That helps. If you are not planning to have babies, please, be careful with that, right? Because I'm not very keen in the ideology of abortion. So we have got ways to prevent abortions, don't we? So plenty of sex, plenty of orgasm, and the garlic, onions, lemons, herbal tea. And that everything's going to be okay. And by Easter, this all will be just a dream. Remember, Easter is the celebration of the resurrection of Christ. You see, when Christ conquered death, when he goes and he conquered death. Doesn't he hear? That's right, Christianity is founded in the ideology of the resurrection, the resurrected Christ. So if you believe in the resurrection of Christ, which I do, actually, some people say that Christ didn't even die on the cross, that God would allow him, some people. I think it's a good ideology, because I love Christ so much that to see the enemies, getting the best of him I don't like that. So, this is going to be just a dream, and Get out of the house now and again, go for a walk. You're allowed to exercise an hour, and have fun in the house with your children. Make fun games. Enjoy this time off. Stop even saying the name of this so-called virus. Don't verbalize it with your mouth. Remember, words has got power. Dance with your children. Have fun with them. Make love with your husbands, with your wives. Plenty of making love. Entertain the children. Go upstairs, have a quick one. Come back and go upstairs, have a quick one. Please, if you're not planning children, I have already established that you have to be careful. And have fun. And soon the government is going to see that they cannot win. We are much more than them. We are billions and billions. They are only thousands. They cannot mess with us. God is true. Okay? And no, God didn't create and God didn't send any virus. That was a man-made creation. But God will put an end on it. Okay? Because God is a mother that loves them all. Right? Even the naughty ones. Okay, she might discipline them though, because they need discipline, but it doesn't mean that she stopped loving them. Okay? For you, my beautiful believers that believe in a supreme being, pray to him, pray, thank you him for each day, for the food, for the water, for the shelter, thank you him for looking after the elders, thanking him for your children, for your husband, for your wives, and don't give in to fear. When you give in to fear, that's when you start panicking. Okay? Be patient. Be resilient. Don't think this is the end of, oh my goodness. Every year there is an epidemic. There is the bird flu, the swine flu, the fucking flu, the dick flu, the pussy flu. You tell me which flu. There is a flu. Okay? There is a virus. So fuck that. Have plenty of sex. Have plenty of orgasm. Play with your children. I shouldn't say that in this anyway, but you know what I mean. Enjoy your family. Have fun, have laugh, watch the television, the good telly, like movies, comedies, and cartoons and things like that makes you laugh. This is going to kick the virus in the teeth. When the virus, sees you laughing, having fun, with a glass of wine, why not? I'm drinking milk. The virus is going to say, what the fuck? I'm here to kill these people. These people are going to die. Who? Fuck. I'm going to another house. Let him go. Say, fuck, virus. Go to fuck off somewhere else. And remember, each day is a blessing. Yeah, each day is a miracle. The sun is not going to stop shining because of a stupid virus. The sun will burn the fucking virus. When the sun comes out very hot, there is no virus that's going to stand the sun. You know that. I love you all, okay? Avoiding verbalize the name of this thing, okay? This virus. I just call it virus. I don't even want to know its name. Not because I'm scared, because I'm not scared. It's just because my mouth is a mouth of life, not death. Okay, so I send you my love. Don't give in to fear. Entertain your family, love your family, and enjoy the time you have got in this earth, like it's the last day, something like that, And when they decided they are going to stop playing the silly game with this silliness on the telly, we're gonna celebrate Easter with the coconut fish curry. Why not? So for you, my people, beautiful people, stay alert, stay well, have plenty of love. I send plenty of love, plenty of peace in your heart. Loads of peace in your heart. And remember, the creator is beautiful. She's waiting for you to thank you her for your health, your life, your family, your children, your parents, your relatives, or whatever you want to thank. And stay well. Bye.